Find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial 6x squared minus 3 minus 7x and verify the relationship between its zeros and coefficients. So now to start off, let me just say that this question is taken from the NCERT from exercise 2.2, first question, third part. Okay. Now this equation looks a little bit weird, right? So now whenever you write a equation, in this case a polynomial, it should always be in the decreasing degree order. Okay, so now here let's just put it in that order. 6x square minus 7x comes next and minus 3 comes next. Now to show how we can prove that, how we can verify the relationship is, first let's factorize this thing. Now let's see how we can do that is, we know 6 threes are 18. In this case we have minus 3, so that's minus 18. We divide 7 as minus 9, minus 9x and plus 2x, which will also give us minus 18. Okay, now next let me write this down on the side and write that down here. um, and now let me take 3x common from here. I'll be left with x minus 3. Okay, 2x minus 3, sorry, and I don't have anything to take, so I'll take one common, so I'll be left with 2x minus 3 as well. Now I'm gonna take one common and 1 and x plus 3 common, and 2x minus 3. So my two factors are going to be, say 3x plus 1 is 0, so x will be minus 1 by 3 in this case. And now let's do the same with this. Say 2x minus 3 is 0, so I'm going to get 2x as 3. Actually I'll write it down here, 3 by 2. Okay, now let's prove let's verify it that they both are equal. So how we can do that? First one is first one is, when we add the zeros we should get minus b by a. So minus b is the coefficient of x and a is the coefficient of x square. Now if you're not clear with that, you better go check the previous video which we talked about a lot on that. Now alpha and beta, say in this case are minus 3 and 3 plus 2. Now let's add those. My 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 plus 3 by 2 should be equal to minus b by a of this polynomial. And now the bases are not equal, so after making it equal, in the top we'll get minus 2 by 6. We're making 6 common, and here I'm gonna get 9 by 6, and that's minus b by a. And we solve this, we'll get 7 by 6 is equal to minus b by a. And now let's see if that's true or not, because we don't know, right? So now let's see here, we can see that the b is minus 7. So minus 7 into minus is plus 7. Minus into minus is plus, right? So if it's minus of minus 7, it's gonna become plus 7, right? So that's what happened here. It became plus 7, and divided by coefficient of x square here is 6. So 6. Now if you notice, we got that same, so this is verified. The second one, let's do the second one now. Let's take, let me choose a different color. Okay, now in the second one, say we have now is alpha into beta. We have to prove that alpha times beta is c by a, right? So now let's take these two. 1 by 3 into 3 by 2 should be equal to c by a. Now the thing is here, if you notice, the 3 cut off and we'll be left with 1 by 2, as C by A. Now, now let's see what C is. C is the constant term here. Okay, C is the constant term. Now C here is -3. I know what you're wondering, it's not correct, but just wait, I'll just show you. Keep patience. Now A here is 6, right? 6 here. When we simplify that, now A here we got 6. Now simplifying that, we'll get -1 by 2. So that's -1 by 2. So C by A, and I mean the relationship, the second relationship is also proved correct, and therefore we can say that and therefore the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients is shown.